Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, y'all. Y'all caught me while I was getting the tea. Ew, let me put the mic to my mouth, child. Y'all caught me while I was getting the tea on Diddy. Shout out to my best friend Julius, who's watching and who gave me that tea real quick. But yes. Hey, Julius. I'll see you soon, friend. Y'all don't got to be in our business, but he gonna be spending time with me this weekend, and I'm so excited. Yay. Um, Y'all, we got an agenda today. Julius, the Diddy one just took me off guard. Who is he? Who is he punching? Who is Diddy punching? Okay, child. Okay. So I wanted to start today's live off with a number for all our fallen soldiers because since y'all like making obituary flyers, I wanted to give y'all something in honor of what's going what's going on. So, sister, and brothers. Nah, I ain't gonna sing for y'all. I ain't gonna sing for y'all. I want to, but my voice is not voicing. Um, yes, y'all like the video. Come on, friend. This is what best friends do, okay? This is what the best friends do. They help you get it together. Come on now. Hey, hey. So y'all, today, if y'all saw the title of this video, we got the obituary flyers. Yes, we talking about those because I'm sick of them. Y'all giving me heart attacks scrolling, thinking my good friends and people don't die. We got the what else we got on the on our notes? Prom flyers and reveals and y'all report cards. Are we sharing them? Somebody ain't like that I said that on my post because today I just felt a little messy and silly, and I just started posting all this stuff. And I said, you know what? We always need content. I want to talk about it. Let me elaborate. Also, too, this is something else that I wanted to talk about. Teachers doing the hair in the classroom, but more importantly, everybody who went to Dade County Public Schools. I can't speak for Broward. I can't speak for Monroe. I can't speak for Palm Beach. But we could talk about Dade County schools because I don't think some hair braided and some other things braided that we're gonna talk about. Um, Also, but on a light note and a positive note for Dade County schools, we're gonna talk about the financial literacy tour that Dr. Gallant and Claudiane Hibbert are doing for our students in predominantly black neighborhoods. Like, get into it. We gotta lift it up. Also, too, if y'all ain't seen Marjorie Taylor Green, she's a representative, a congresswoman out of Broward County. I can't remember what area. It's probably North Broward because you know how they are up there. If you know, you know. And she got read for filth by Representative Crockett. Bad body. Wait, let me see if I can get it together. Bleach bump. No, see, I can't even the alliteration. She killed it because I would have fumbled and I would have been all on the shade room for not getting it together. She said bleach blonde, bad body, bad built. No, bleach blonde, bad body, butch built woman on the Congress floor. Oh, it's 19 of y'all watching us live. Let's see where y'all at. Okay, we on. Oh, a lot of y'all on Twitter. Come on, Twitter people. Come on YouTube. Come on Facebook. I appreciate y'all for watching with us. Let me know if y'all watching at work on the road. This is a good little podcast conversation. My good girl Ella, we wanted to talk about the teachers in Dade County for a while. I'm gonna give some tea, but I ain't gonna give all the tea because what T I said. I ain't gonna say her name because she married now. I ain't gonna say their name because they married now, but we gonna give some tea about these teachers. So let me pull up this one that sparked all of my like silliness today. Um, this post right here. So I'm scrolling on, you know, Instagram, minding my African American mixed with Caribbean heritage business. And my heart just jolts. My heart jolts, right? And I'm like, oh my God, did did Robert pass away? Shall I read the flyer more? And it's It's a promo flyer congratulating him for being the ambassador for the ASAP organization. And ASAP is actually a really good organization. We interviewed their founder a couple of weeks ago, Kimba, amazing woman, amazing work that they're doing around sickle cell advocacy and just helping people understand the healthcare system and resources that are out there. And they actually sent us this press release, so you'll see that on High Low News. But my heart stopped. And I said, and then Robert had the nerve. Robert, I hope you know it's all good jokes and all good fun. But I had to, I was not gonna post it, but I said, I know I'm not the only one because we talk about these things behind closed doors. I was like, let's just finally have a conversation in person, right? So I said, Robert put this Hezekiah Walker music behind. He might as well put I'm going up to yonder. He might as well have put one of the church hymns, one of the sad songs on there. I'm like, why would you put this on here? It's just further adding to me thinking that somebody passed away. And I'm like, okay, y'all got to stop with these obituary looking flyers. Putting that flowery, white stuff around the trim of the flyer just makes it look very, very, morbid. So let me get into some of y'all comments. So my whole girl talk about something. They got to stop doing this. Enough with the Obit formats on flyers. I would have been balling too. I love me some Robert Stevens. I know I was like, but I literally stopped. I was like, hold up, what's this ain't a in memorial. And then somebody said, CJ said, I swear to God, what I don't know what that means. Sorry, CJ. I swear to God, the digital teams for swear to I just caught that because I'm slow. I swear to God, because you can't put stuff, you can't spell it like how it really is on the thing. So he said, I swear to God, these digital teams for some of these public figures need to attend a master class because they are clearly not aware of the standard. This person is dead template. And then somebody said these doggone feathery effects, my girl Joelle. That shit took me out because it is really the feathery. I don't know if you could see. It was this part right here. It's the part that make him look like he on a cloud. That's the part that made me say. And then I see, the stuff on the edges and the font looks very obituary, if that's a word, and I know it's not a word. But it was this part that here that made me stop and say, what the fuck are we doing? Okay, so y'all, we just have to get it together. It takes nothing to, get you a good little graphic designer. Look, Canva got all the things in that you need. Like you really don't even have to be a graphic designer at this point. So stop putting that shit around y'all flyers. But on another note, let's see what else we had on the agenda today. Something else that got y'all. Oh, this proms. Let's talk about the prom stuff for real. Because I made this post as well. Let me pull it back up. So I made this post right here, and I said, post them report cards with them prom videos, right? And I'm like, yeah, post them. Because every time I don't, and the crazy thing is this to see y'all response to it lets me know I wasn't by myself. Every time I see one, especially the more expensive ones, the elaborate ones, the ones that look like receptions or baby showers, I'm like, I wonder what this child grades are like. Is the parent rewarding them for their good work in school? Like my good friend and real estate entrepreneur, he's doing amazing stuff. Kenneth Grant, his daughter is graduating at 16 with honors, and he did this amazing. First of all, they always go over the top, so I wasn't surprised. But to me, she's graduated with honors. She's graduating at 16. Like, okay, if you want to spin a bag, I probably would never be that parent unless I was, Kevin Hart rich, Oprah rich, like that, then that's nothing. But as regular me right now, I can't see myself spending thousands of dollars on my child's prom. But I get it if your child is an honor student or they overcame or they really, achieved something in the school year. Another woman, and sadly, I posted her story about her not getting her prom dresses. Her daughter got scammed, or her and her daughter, I would say scammed or done wrong by a designer. Matter of fact, let me get his name that she posted because we posted it on High Low News. Um, Let me pull this up. So that trendy guy and Jasmine Gary is the mother who was going on Facebook. I mean, Facebook and Instagram. She blasted this designer who did not deliver on her daughter's prom dresses. That aside, that's a whole nother conversation because we always trying to give people a chance, and then y'all do us so wrong. Especially, I hate to see it in the Black community, but nevertheless, she is a parent of a student who is skipped ninth grade, going to 12th grade. She's a senior at Homestead High School down south. She got all A's and B's. Like, it makes sense to me when you spend and go that hard for your kids because they're actually putting in that work. So if you're like, look, I'm gonna not pay the rent this month, I want to sacrifice to give my kid this amazing send off. It makes sense to me then. Another parent, I love him. He's amazing. I like to see men dote over their sons. And Paul Wilson, son of Frederica Wilson, Congresswoman Frederica Wilson. I love his post about his son. Every time his son does something amazing in school, on the basketball team, he's praising him and his son. Even though his son didn't do like the whole elaborate thing, his was really nice and classy. And I could tell the cars and stuff was expensive. The tailored suits and the girl he went with was really nice. Like, I get that then. But when your child ain't performing in school, they barely graduating, they terrorizing the neighborhood, they terrorizing the neighborhood, and y'all want to reward them. To me, I feel like you're rewarding bad behavior. And so my girl Ashley put in the under the post, she was like, yeah, F is for Ferrari. And I fucking died. I was like, y'all are crazy. And so the fact that I be thinking about this stuff, but I don't be knowing if I'm the only one that thinks about it. I know we do, but I'm like, maybe I'm in a minority. But the fact that all of y'all are like, why are we doing why are they doing this? Let's see the report cards. I love the parents like Naya and my friend Vernon, they posting their kids' report cards. I'm like, yes, let's show it. Now I'm not good girlfriend, Siobhan. I love her. We call each other twins. She's the founder of English Brown Winery in Hollywood and Bossy Magazine. She was like, why? And I was like, why not? Clearly, I'm joking. I'm not. I really don't care that much, but it's a conversation. So she was like, I saw a few parents about their kids' grades and their accomplishments, and she was like, I think it's weird to ask people to qualify a celebratory photo of their children for you. You can like the photo or not. And I was like, you making this too deep. It's clearly a joke. Like, these ain't my kids. I'm not raising them. Like, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. However, when you post your stuff on social media, you're making it fodder for the public consumption. So we can have comments, um we can have discussion about what we think about all of these prom reveals and prom celebrations and all of this stuff. Like, we can have a conversation because you guys put it out there on the social media, on the World Wide Web, made it public. And so now we can have opinions on it. Granted, our opinions means shit in the daily lives of y'all. Like, y'all don't spend the money, y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do for y'all kids. However, we're seeing it and we're talking about it. And I know all of us are always like, damn, that's a lot of money. And I always wonder if the kid is even making A's and B's or B's and C's. Are they an average student? Are they overcoming? Like, we think about these things. And let me see what Deja Meek said. My thing was the over the top prom proposals. Like, where did that trend originate from? That one too was a little weird to me too. It's like, are you getting married? But it's another thing, and I love one of my favorite media personalities, YouTubers, bloggers, Funky Dineva, said something to the effect about the new generation and them just being different. And I was like, that really, really made sense to me because it's like this is the era that they're in. Like, the students like production, they like doing all the stuff for it ain't even the gram. They like doing stuff for TikTok. So I get it. It's it's like that's what they do. The promposals, the make sure I have a videographer, photographer, all this stuff. Like, that's what they do. I don't get it. It's not my world. It's not my generation. It's not for me to get. It's not for me. But the money and the grades and all the things to me should line up. Like I would just feel silly if my child got D's and F's and I don't spend four, five, $10,000, helicopters, horses, midgets, monkeys, spinning people on fire, all the things for my child, and they making D's and F's. Like, how you sleep at night just wasting that money? And then here's the other thing too: spending that money and then going into debt and can't hardly pay it off. They need to go to the financial literacy class that Dr. Gallen and Claudia teach with the kids, because to me, like we said, it's a free country. You can do whatever you want with your money, but don't be on here selling fish dinners and hot plates and begging and putting on up GoFundMe's because you about to get evicted because you spent $10,000 on your child prom and they getting D's and F's. They don't even have a promise to go to college to get the money back and be, successful. Like they just gonna be sitting in the house with you after graduation. So make it make sense. And we gonna talk about it. And I'm glad we all talking about it because I feel like, and here's the thing, if I was that parent spending a bag on my child, it'll be a frame right next to him, a big picture that says all A's and B's justified. That's just me. That's what I do, and I brag. Yep. All A's and B's, uh silver night winner, top 10%, valedictorian. Yes, I spent $20,000 on their prom. You know why? Because they finna make $320,000 when they go to college and they become the doctor and the astronaut and all this other stuff. Yes, they deserve it. I'm finna celebrate them. And then on another thing, Funky Dinita said the same thing. Q, love him. Carol City finest, Carol City chief, my brother in media, my mentor in media, love him. He made another good point. He said something to the effect of, you know, sometimes this may be people's only chance to be celebrated in this way by their family. So I totally get that. And so I get it's like this is their chance to have their wedding, baby shower, all these amazing things in one. Like this is their chance because they feel like maybe they may not get that opportunity, whatever the case might be. So I do understand the nuances of it. I just ain't gotta uh, do it myself or be like, okay, yes, this is right. Like to each his own. But we do think it's a little silly if, especially if the kids ain't getting good grades. Like, okay, girl, put your money down the toilet. So let me read some of these comments. So Michael said, I'm not dropping no money unless my son killed school all 12 years, JIT barely passed, and we want to go prom, fit. What that mean? Profit. What that mean? And JIT barely passed and want to go prom. I'm going straight to Kmart for a suit and be I'm going to straight to Kmart for a suit, being him with some hush puppies. Now he got a killer grades. I'm dropping money on him. Let me get that over because that read was horrible. This is the thing, y'all, too. I had a late start, so I know my face is looking poofy. I'm looking like I just got out of bed because I did. It's Friday. So let me read that over. Let me get my read together like I went to journalism school, okay? Not dropping no money unless my son killed school all 12 years. Jit, I still fucked it up. Jit barely passed and want to go to prom. I'm going straight to Kmart for a suit and him being and him putting on some hush puppies. Also, too, y'all gotta get me. If y'all spelling and the grammar ain't right, don't fuck me up, okay? I'm already struggling. It's a competition between parents. That's a good point, Gerald. They be competing. Let's see what's the other one. Kmart. Okay. Let's see what Joelle, my girl, who said the thing about the flowery comments. Y'all got to go to my post on Facebook. The people are in the comments cracking me up. Just go start from my morning today. I got about 5 posts where I'm just being silly. Social media has made prom this way for the new generation. It wasn't a thing back in our day. It absolutely wasn't, Joelle. We went to high school together. We just took pics with disposable cameras and called it a day. We really did. Like, did our own makeup. It wasn't no paying no makeup artist. Now you had to get the hair and nails, the hair and nails done, and getting a custom dress. A lot of people did that, so that's nothing new. But the photographers renting out a hall, catered food. Like, I don't even think my mama cooked that day. I don't even remember eating before I went to prom, child. But yeah, that's what it is. It's a new day. Let's see what he said. I'm saving already, and he's in kindergarten. I'm getting ready to straighten up. Look, if your son making A's, Michael, do what you want to do. And here's the thing: no matter what your child is doing, y'all parents, y'all do have the right to do whatever y'all want to do. Just know we calling y'all stupid behind y'all back if they're not making good grades. Look, Deja said, I would never let my son do that. What do they have to look forward to as an adult? The prom proposals look better than the real proposals between two adults, though. And there is an argument about like them doing things so fast and what is there to look forward to. I do think it could be two separate things, or the thought of it could be two separate things, like your engagement and your proposal. They're not the same. However, I do think I do get the understanding too of like, damn, there's nothing left for you to look forward to, because a proposal when your fiance does it or your husband does it is not going to be, as special to you, maybe because you already don't got a proposal for prom. But that's me. That's all subjective. A proposal is still a special thing. Let's see, y'all. Oh, y'all like this prom shit, huh? I graduated top 10 with full scholarships. Come on now, Joelle, talk your shit. Come on. My prom experience consisted of a $60 dress from mall and me doing my own hair and makeup. I also was dropped off. Nothing fancy. I felt like it was a simpler time. Though I remember girls getting custom dresses made and being dropped off in fancy cars and limos. Yeah, it was. And here's the thing. I didn't want a maid dress because I felt like I seen too many fails and all of that going to get fitted and stuff. I just wasn't with it. So I went to Dillard's, bought my dress, and was ready to go. Like, I didn't want no maid dress. I didn't want to do too much. I was depressed my senior year too. So that's another conversation for another day. But also too, I just remember seeing the things with my siblings and family having to go get fitted, and it just seemed like a lot, and I just didn't care. I just did not care. I was just like, I want my dress to already be made. I was skinny, so the dress was gonna fit how I wanted it to. Went to Dillard's, got my size 1. Yes, that's what she was at the time. And went to prom and was happy, and all I cared about was taking my picture. And I remember going to sleep at prom. I was so tired because of track practice. But like I said, that's a whole another story for another day. Grades definitely depends on how much I'm spending. Come on, Netta. Come on, Netta. Yes. You with me. It's all good, Michael. Facts. '06 was not like that. No, it wasn't the most. You got a fancy car. Oh, hey, Tiffany, baby. What's up, Tiffany Ramos? My girl, my girl who does all the weddings and the events and the event planning and the PR. And she's a friend of Hilo News. She was our correspondent and doing all this stuff. That's my good girlfriend. Catch up, girl. We were talking about obituary looking flyers. And now we talk about prom reveals and report cards, because the people think they should spend $1 million for their kids who making Fs. So yeah, we just don't think it's smart. We don't think it's smart business, but that's y'all tea. Now, before we get into the teachers being inappropriate, I want to be positive before I go in. And I think we're gonna say that one for last. So we're gonna talk about the positivity. Let's talk about the positivity. So I want to put this up. Dr. Gallen and Dr. Steve Gallen, school board member of District 1. That's the North Dade area of the county. I'm tired of holding this. Let me see if I can get this here for y'all. 'Cause I need to get me one of them mic stands. We still got to get our production and stuff up. My hand hurt, damn it, but I'm too close to the camera and I'm looking greasy and oily. Ooh, child. I look crazy today. Ooh, don't judge me too much. Y'all hoes gonna be like, I know this greasy hoe ain't talking about my kid going to prom having F's and she greasy and her hair ain't even combed and she greasy. So what, bitch? I did not spend $1 million either though. And I'm in my house. Half $1 million. But that's none of y'all business, but I was talking my business. But anyways, so yeah, child. Look how I want to do. Look, y'all called it $500,000. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 5 bedrooms. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Office. Yes. Sitting room. Mm-hmm. Sunroom. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna flex a little bit because I'm happy. I'm happy. Um, oh yeah, Tiffany, before we move on real quick, because your baby definitely killed it. Loved your son. First of all, I love him. He's such a handsome, such a sweet kid. Looked amazing. One of the best dressed boys to me of the prom season. He really was. Tiffany, you did your big one. Matter of fact, while I'm on the Facebooks, let me just show y'all Tiffany's son since I loved it so much. And I'm gonna show y'all my other one that I like too from my friend that I went to school with, Kenneth. So let's see. Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany, you post a lot, girl. That was just yesterday. Why you got all these posters? Okay, here they go. Here they go. Here he go. Here he go. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. I loved his suit. It's very classic, man. Oh, this was the shot, girl. Tiffany, girl, you better watch out. Your son, he's going to college. You better watch out. Them girls gonna be all on them, girl. They gonna be all on them. He definitely came with the gentleman status. I love everything about this Greene. Oh my gosh, Tiffany. Yes. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. This shot right here gives magazine. It gives me. I'm just living for it. I'm living for it. And shout out to him. He's going to Morehouse, right, Tiffany? What's your baby name? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. You know I love y'all. Put his name in the chat so I could shout him out. But he's going to Morehouse, full scholarship. Deserves it all. Deserves a helicopter. Deserves it. Honor student. Good child. Jalen. Yes, that's and I should have remembered Jalen. Morehouse man. Come on, let's give him a salute. Now let me go to Kenneth Page. Kenneth gonna get mad at me. I've been calling me and Kenneth Grant go back to Myrtle Grove Elementary. Myrtle Grove. That's how far we go back. I've known him a very long time. Very, very, very long time. Wait, Kenneth, what's your name on here? I got Grant and Associates. Let me see if Kenneth come up. Shoot, child. Are we not friends? Did we fall out? Wait, where is that? Kenneth, don't kill me. Let me just go to Grant and Associates. I know I could find it from there. Sisters, how y'all feel? Brothers, y'all all right? I'm random. Y'all could thank Miss Maddie in the morning and Craig the Ryder Stewart for me feeling silly today. I went to sleep watching their latest Fag Talk episode. Hilarious. Go watch it. Love TS Medicine. Love the Queen. Queen from Miami, South Dade, stand up. I love to see people from Miami doing stuff in media. Like it just motivates me. So love, love, love. Kenneth, I'm trying to find why you not. Somebody tell me what Kenneth page is. Why can't I find it? F it. Let's go to Instagram. Let's go to Instagram instead. Cause I know I seen it on here. Matter of fact, his daughter made the shade room too. Or neighborhood talk for top prom looks of the year. There she go. Come on, looking like a sunflower. Looking beautiful. Look at this. His daughter killed 8. Shoot the girls up. Love, love, love. Come on. Serve face, serve body, serve look, serve hair, dress. Come on now. You better be a bird in a cage. I know what a cage bird sings. Come on, girl. She ate this up. Oh, look, that's my friend Kenneth. Love it. Kenneth, come do the podcast. Come do the show one day. I got to interview you. You got to tell me how you making these millions, flipping these houses all the way in Puerto Rico and Mexico. He's doing his a really good job. A successful entrepreneur and real estate tycoon. Like love what he's doing in business and from Myrtle Grove, from Miami, y'all. But his daughter, honor student, graduating at 16, scholarships, all the things. So spinning the bag it makes sense to me for this. Yes. You skipped 3 grades, you getting out of my house early, you graduated at 16. Here you go. Congratulations. Come on, this a rooftop. Look at that. Honestly, he beat y'all. I ain't seen a better prom send-off than this, y'all. That he beat y'all. Oh, look at her date. He beat y'all. They beat y'all. Ooh, they got a video, child. Y'all watch that video. He beat y'all. Kenneth said, who finna come harder? Not y'all. Beautiful. Let me see. Y'all put it if it's some other people that had some good prom send off. Who was another one? Oh, let me show y'all Paul's. I loved his sons. It was just I love a simple, elegant look too. Also, to my good girlfriend Brene Rose and DJ Rhymer, their daughter did amazing too. Hers was just so simple and sweet. I think I saw it on Brene's stories. I don't know if it's on her timeline, but Brene, shout out to Brene and DJ Rama. I loved their daughter's prom look too. Look at him, just so elegant and sweet and nice. Oh, Phantom, is that a Rolls Royce Phantom? I don't know if that's the difference or the same. I don't know cars, but look, see. Oh, and his date is serving. Come on, girl, prom dress, shoulder, a little situation here. They look good. Paul, y'all did that. They deserve it. His son is an honor student, go to Miami Norland, state championship basketball player, star basketball. Yes, spin a bag on the ball players. Spin a bag on the honor student. They deserve it. To me, they do. Okay. I don't care what y'all say. Um, and I hope that Jasmine Gary and her daughter Janiyah, they have a rebound after the trendy guy don't mess them up. I hope she get a chance to go to a prom and really get to show us because she be showing out. Jasmine Gary, her daughter, they be showing out. This was the story I was telling y'all about. What a guy he didn't deliver on a prom dresses, and she's she ordered 3 dresses from him. The inspiration, what she got and what she ordered is 2 different things. Tragic. And so she always comes hard for her daughter. Like, let me show y'all what her daughter did for homecoming. Killed 8. This is her daughter right here. Love it. It's giving concept, it's giving high fashion, but it was a little ghetto fabulous. I love it. I love the fusion. So I was waiting at the door to see what she was gonna do for prom. Low key, she could have really put this back on because this eats a lot of the girls up for prom too, though. So, the situation was really sad that she didn't get her prom dress. Here go some of the pictures too. Wait, am I not sharing this tab? Can y'all see? I don't know. I ain't even on the I ain't even on the thing no more. Um, but yeah, y'all, this is what happened. Let me see what y'all can see. So let me take this off the screen. But yeah, yeah. Jalen, shout out to Jalen. Let me see what y'all got. The comments don't went crazy. I'm late listening to the Rhapsody new album just dropped. Ooh, okay, okay. I gotta get into that. Let me stop lying. I'm not gonna get into it. I like Rhapsody, but I just be saying shit. No way I'm doing that when I got a mortgage. That part. A mortgage is a prom dress these days for the kids. They like, fuck your mortgage. I want to go to prom. I want a horse and carriage. Um, yes, yes, baby did. Yeah, Tiffany, amazing. Y'all did that. Shout out to Jalen going to Morehouse. Send him a cash app. Send him a donation for his Trump party. Don't he got the Trump party coming up, Tiff? Hmm. Oh, Rod Mack is somebody that did good too, Tiff. What page he on? I don't know who that is. Let's see. Um, don't know him. Who is Rod Mack? Oh, we not friends. I wonder if this is him. Let's see if his daughter did good. Oh, yeah, they did. I don't know if they got A's and B's, but he spent the bag. Let me show y'all. They got a horse too. Here you go. They did good, Tiffany. This is pretty. This is elegant. This is nice. So I wonder which one is his child. I'm not sure. I don't know him, but Tiffany just said this is somebody we should look at. Love that. That was nice. This is very gentleman, very classic, man. I love that look. I like when kids look, age appropriate. It looks fun. The concept is cool. I don't like when it looks too adult, too, you know, country, too. Oh, first of all, to get that horse to do that behind you and you stood in, can the GQ call him? Because the way he kept his composure with that horse galloping and gallivanting behind his head, amazing. These pictures are I love this. Come on, it's giving a Elvira tease. It's giving a dark magic tease. I love it. This is what I imagine Hermione would wear at her, Hogwarts prom wedding situation. It's giving very much. I'm the black girl that went to Hogwarts. I love it. I love it. Come on, girl. You better serve. This is dope. Of course, I'll be pushing they buttons. I hold up control like I love all of this. Thank you, Tiffany, for showing us that. So, what y'all at? Hey, Miss Ma'am. Oh, hey, Onisha. Shout out to Murder Grove and Carroll City in the building. Where y'all from? Oh, we got a good story coming up, and I'm gonna just tell y'all so y'all can help me get it started. So also hold me accountable. We gonna be ranking the top 10 schools superlatives. I'm bringing back my story. We ranking the top 10 schools in Miami-Dade County and Broward County. So yeah, I don't know if y'all remember about 5 or 6 years ago, we did um we did a post. Let me bring it up for y'all. And I know my manager editor Derica is gonna be like, stop. So we did a post called the 10 superlatives. I'm gonna put the link in the bio as well too. So we did a post ranking the schools. Uh And some of y'all ain't like what I put, but I said, you know what? Let's remix it with all the alumni picnics and stuff like that. I said, let's bring it back. Let's let's do something fun and honor the schools and let the community get involved or whatever. So I'm gonna bring back our superlatives. We are gonna be ranking the top schools. We're gonna give Broward some love too in this. So we're gonna be ranking the top schools. But this is the story that I did. Hold up, let me give y'all the link. Go run up, go run up my views on Hello News. Cause y'all don't be giving us enough love on the on the website. I need y'all to give us some more love. So let's see. Here it goes. Control C. I'm feeling real stingy. Okay, so that's the yes. Okay, TK culture. I gotta go look them up. Nice and simple. The Bajas. Okay, Bajas in the building. So I just put the link for the story, right? So back in 2018, we wrote this article and we ranked the top 8 schools in Miami-Dade County. Y'all want me to read them? Don't get mad now, because here's the thing. It's satire. It's a joke, right? So I hope y'all get it. A lot of the times I'm joking. I'm never trying to be mean-spirited or be hurtful to people, right? So the following list is extremely embellished, random, highly biased, and has no basis in facts except for the entry number 3. With that being said, we present to you the urban core high school superlatives for Miami-Dade County. Number 1, most likely to commit tax fraud. 2-for-1 special, we put North Miami Senior High and Miami Edison Senior High. North Miami and Edison, I hope y'all get the joke. Number 2, most likely to have 10 kids, 11 baby daddies, WIC, food stamps, drive a Mercedes Benz, have played in the NFL with all the latest fashions. Coming in number 2, Miami Northwestern. That's my alma mater. I know I go hard for Carrot City. I went to Carrot City 3 years. I graduated from West. I only went there 1 year. I don't really have a connection there, but I'm gonna start leaning into my Northwestern. I put a post up about that. Y'all could go check it out. But that's my alma mater. But that's what we ranked y'all. Number 3, most likely to have a college degree, own a home, have class, be beautiful or handsome, have a 6-figure plus income, a successful marriage, and be an overall productive citizen. The Myra. Look, and I fucked it up. That's what I get for being shady, huh? But we're gonna start it over. Most likely to have a college degree, own a home, have class, be beautiful or handsome, have a 6-figure plus income, a successful marriage, and be an overall productive citizen. The Miami Carroll City Senior High School. Chief Pride. Okay? Far as the widest reaches, great as the sun above, bright as the stars that shine through the night, as our I don't forgot the rest, child. Somebody finish it who was in the chorus at Carroll City. That's the alma mater. Okay, number 4. Most likely to look like they got roaches and work at that Esther's restaurant on Northwest 103rd Street, Miami Central. Most likely to be irrelevant, Miami Norland High School. Most likely to not know anybody who attended this school that's younger than the age of 60, Miami Jackson Senior High School. Most likely to fail a drug test, specifically crack, Booker T. Washington Senior High School. Most likely to run track and have never ever traveled past the youth fair, Miami Southridge Senior High. So that is our list. That is our list. Hey, Claudia. Oh, you missed our shout out. Oh, we ain't get to y'all yet. Claudia, we're gonna talk about the literacy tour that you and Dr. Gallen are doing up next. But that is our old list. So what we're gonna do, come on, Chief Pride. What we're gonna do is a new list. I'm gonna put out a poll. We're gonna rank the schools, create some superlatives. I want the community involvement so that we could talk about, have some fun and have some school pride. But this time I'm not gonna be the run right, and I'm gonna let y'all vote and decide on what it is. And we ain't gonna be so mean. We ain't gonna be this so mean. We gonna or silly or playful. We gonna have some jokes in there, but we're not gonna talk about crackheads. So that's what we doing. That's what we doing for that one. Um, next story. And next topic I wanted to talk about is this amazing, amazing tour that I feel like I wish I had when I was in school, right? Wait, what's going on? I can't even see, child. I need a producer. Can somebody come produce the girl? Okay, so this is the event. Here we go. And Claudiane just joined us, which is amazing. Look, you want me to send you the link, Claudiane, to come explain to the people what this is? So I love, love, love this. And for so many reasons. First of all, can we talk about financial literacy being taught to our high school seniors? And look at the schools um that are being highlighted in the tour stops. North Miami Senior High School, Miami Carol City Senior High School, Jammin Educational Center. These are in our urban core. That means that although Miami's diverse, kids of all backgrounds, but these are areas of predominantly black um students are going here. These are predominantly black neighborhoods. So I really, really love how targeted, how intentional that Dr. Steve Gallen, the third school board member, District 1, and Claudiane Hirbert, real estate guru, all things real estate business. Oh, also shout out to her. She is in the education field herself. Her and her amazing husband, coach. They have a school that they're building, and they're a recipient of the Miami Foundation grant to get that built. And I really, really love that they did this. And yes, and Chief Pride, and Claudiane's a chief too. Come on, chiefs. Chiefs are leaders. We lead. Look, somebody said if you I can't rep Northwestern and keep saying we like I'm a part of Carol City. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm on both sides. I'm both sided. Um, but I really love that they're doing financial literacy, teaching kids about information that they need to know about to as there is, and this is too, I love it. They're for seniors. So as they're about to go out into the real world, they're getting real tools and information. And Dr. Gallen put up a post. He said, in the meantime, excited to have Claudiane Smith and Danny Felton join me in discussing the importance of budgeting, good credit, investing, home ownership to our graduating seniors in District 1 as they prepare to transition to college, um, the workforce, and into the overall next phase of their learning, leading, and lives. Come on, let's work. Come on. And here's a real tea. And Claudiane makes coin. Oh, y'all claiming me? I take it. I take it. Y'all better treat me better though. Cheap pride. People don't kick me out the group chat. Huh. We'll talk about that for another day. I saw Clarice, that's her name. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Sweetheart. She's a part of the planning committee for the Chief Hall picnics. She was like, what we did now when I was talking about going to Northwestern. I'm like, we'll talk about it. Y'all kick me out the group. But anyways, it's always love for Carol City. But back to the amazing thing at hand that a chief is doing, and it's going to be one of the stops is Carol City, teaching these students amazing information that is going to be useful for them. Y'all want to FCAT the kids. I know they don't do that no more, and they want to test the kids. Give the kids some real stuff. Give the kids real information that they need. And here's the true tea. Danny Felton, successful, probably don't made some M's. I don't know his income statements, but he's been in the real estate game for a long time. I know he don't touch some M's. Claudiane touched some M's, like successful, successful. Dr. Gambler probably don't want y'all to know his T, but I'm gonna tell it because I feel like this. He touched some M's too. And when I say M's, I mean millions. These people are successful people from our community who made it out the mud. And the reason why I really, really, really love this, and we don't talk about this enough, is not just the football players. It's not just the drug dealers, the scammers, the people who do illegal things, or just the entertainment industry, people who make money. There are people who have legitimately made money doing business and being entrepreneurs and saving and investing. And these three people are examples of that. And I love that they're going into our schools. They're from our community. They could speak the language of our students and understand the nuances of what it means to grow up in these neighborhoods, and tell them, hey, you don't you don't have to think that there's only one way to success. And they're in very practical fields that anybody with drive and intention can go into. And not to say just anybody, because everybody has their gifts and talents, but you get what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can throw a football, not everybody can rap or sing, and nobody needs to be scamming. No shade to even the strip club life. Like, everybody, I support the naked hustle, but that's not for everybody. Like, there's other ways to have a bag and get a real bag and a sustainable bag. And I love that people from our community are showing examples of that. So shout out to Claudiane, shout out to Danny Felton. Why y'all ain't put Danny on the flyer? Ooh, child. I'm being messy today. I'm sorry. He probably ain't sent his picture in time. Maybe there's another flyer with him on it too. But shout out to Dr. Gallant as well for doing this for District 1 students. And I'm hoping that this is something that is taken across the school district and even in Broward County. I don't know if that what they have up there, if it's already there or not. But I think that, doing something like this for our high school students, especially seniors, is so pivotal. And I think having more examples of people from our community who have actually made a legal, sustainable bag is even better. So that kids know going into the workforce and going into college what they can do, that what is attainable for them. Yes, Claudiane, can't wait for the next year tour coming. Come on. Yes, I want to take it across the state, take it across the country. Like the kids need this. The kids need this. And they need to go on your page because Claudiane house is nice, beautiful, beautiful family. Like, come on. Let me see what Joelle said. Yes, because knowing that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell did not help me learn how to do my taxes and invest in my house. Exactly. And invest. Like, come on. It did not help. It should definitely be mandatory. But here's the thing too, let's talk about another point. The innovation of people in our community when you have means, when we invest in ourselves, when we become the owners and the makers of our destiny. The fact that Claudiane and Danny and Dr. Gallant said, look, this may not be in the schools, but we can make programming for it. We can make it like a field trip. We can make it like an assembly. So maybe we can't teach it year round as a class, but let's, the creativity that can come about when you have innovators in your community. I love, love, love this. Like, come on, y'all. Let's give a round of Can we give a round of applause? Can y'all give me some claps in the comments? Can we? Zach, look at Zach, my good friend PIO. Look, I'm gonna put him on Front Street. Zach, I am live on Facebook. Now you on live too. So I'm gonna give you a call back. You want to text me? Shout out to Zach over there in Broward County Animal Care. Y'all make sure y'all mess with them and see all the services they got. I'm gonna give you a ring back, okay? But yeah, let's make sure that we are supporting things like this. Come on for the claps. Yes, for the people following instructions. Shout out to my mommy, Velveeta Tate, in the comments, watching, always supporting. Look, my auntie's gonna be mad because I ain't even call nobody or barely wish nobody a happy Mother's Day. So I'm gonna give my mama a happy Mother's Day salute. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Thank you for supporting me, mommy. Love, 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 love you. Matter of fact, let me give her a picture shout out real quick since she on the line. Let me see what you got on your page, Velveeta. Velveeta. Let's see what you got. Where's the? Let me get oh, here go one of us. Just recently, I was down there in Miami. So that's my mommy. That's my niece. Happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day, mommy. Girl, I was tired. I was tired. Y'all know my heart. Let's see what another comment. I do this with kids, black boys on my city. I played ball my entire life, busted my appendix, hit the streets, arrested, crazy, and not successful businessman. Create catering. I live and love helping young brothers to show it's no excuse you can do it. Love, love that. Congratulations, Mike. That's amazing. Come on, testimony. So, before we get into the teachers being inappropriate, let's get into Miss Marjorie Taylor Green. Did y'all see her get ripped up looking for being and looking like Mickey O'Rourke, for looking like Hulk Hogan, trying to play with the black lady? And the black lady said, I'm going to eat and chew you up. Let me see if anybody let me see if they got a video on this article real quick. Because the exchange, you know who got it? Shade Room. Oh, here it go. Here it go. So if y'all don't know, if y'all have not saw it, Marjorie Taylor Green. Dang it, why y'all making me do this? Let me see if we can hear it. Can y'all hear it?
Do with Merrick Garland.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee
let me set y'all up, okay? For y'all You're welcome, mommy. That's amazing. So let me set y'all up for the people who don't be following the political tea and shade. So there is a hearing going on, and uh during one of the hearings and the meetings, Marjorie Taylor Green came for the black representative Jasmine Crockett. And what happened next? She deserved every bit of it, right? So let's play the video. Let's see. Hopefully they got the whole exchange.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Mershon's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about
just a-
AG.
I don't
Point of-
think you
point
know
of
what
order.
you're here
President.
for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I
you still
think your
stuck in the
fake
courtroom.
eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on, hold on.
Listen.
Order,
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
history and
regain
beneath
order
even
of your
you.
committee?
order.
Please.
There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing
Okay.
Judge Mershon's
No.
daughter.
Now, this was one of them. Now let's see if they got let's see if they got the reply. Let's see if they got the reply. Here we go. Wait, y'all ain't wait. It ain't share. I'm sorry. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at calm down. Calm
No,
down.
no, because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get through
do.
proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't
Crockett.
hear you with
I
your
don't
yelling.
messed
Don't
up
want-
the- I don't messed up the technical difficulty. Let me get you. Why y'all ain't tell me that the thing wasn't playing? Y'all ain't no good co-host. Okay, so now let's get into her going in, because the reads, but you
Ms.
don't
Greene,
do it for a black
For
woman.
4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Can
Ms.
y'all
Crockett.
hear it?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold
a
on.
part
I'm
of the.
trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman,
I didn't.
motion to
I had
strike
no
those
idea what
words.
you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just said
Oh,
get
you
our-
just- Y'all did it first.
voted to do
Y'all did it first, so you know what I'm talking about.
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get
Okay.
clarification.
Look at calm down. Calm
No,
down.
because this
I
is
would
what
like
y'all
to get through
do.
proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games,
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
and you
yelling.
don't want me
Calm
to be-
down.
No,
Can you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if
Look, Chairman,
I
can
come
we
and
send her
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right,
Sorry.
chair.
I don't know why
Okay.
you're
Order.
acting
Chair
like
now
that.
recognizes.
Woo, child. Woo. Did y'all see? Did y'all see them going at it? Jasmine, the girl, when she said, now if I call this bleach blonde, bad body, butch built, somebody in the comments on either the neighborhood talk or shade room said, can we give her applause for the alliteration? All our literary writing girls, I know you can appreciate that. I can't even say that 10 times fast. Like I can't even, I'm just calling her bad body bleach Marjorie at this point. The situation is this. This is, and somebody put in the comments too under the post. This is the prime example of what Black people go through in the workforce, especially in corporate America. Yeah, I think he's a representative. I can't. Somebody had tagged him in the comments, but everybody was like, "Oh, he understood," and was cracking up. He was the highlight of that. Like he knew what that bleach blonde, bad built, butch body, red for filth, chewed her up to the gristle. And so that is the example of what it's like being a Black person in the workforce. You come from me, you're being disrespectful, you're off topic. I respond, then you want to give me right tears and be a Karen or a Ken and say I'm aggressive or I'm being emotional or I need to calm down. White girls, specific, and I'm talking to white girls at this point, or girls who want to act white, and we're gonna put it there. I could promise you, saying to a Black woman, we gonna talk Black woman or white girl. Guys, I know y'all got y'all own things and y'all own nuances, but white girls, let me tell you this. If you want to get the shit slapped out of you, if you want to see Keisha, Lawanda, Janae's, Denishas, and I'm not even that type of girl, but I'm going to tell you this. If you want to see us go the fuck off, for real, when we trying to have a conversation with you, especially in a professional setting, and you tell us to calm down, that is one of the most annoying and cringy and just fucking, that one is a trigger for me. Because I personally went through shit like this with white girls in the workplace. And the minute you do something to, look at Claudia, calm down. The minute you try to explain yourself, the minute as a Black woman, we're going to keep it at the Black woman because I'm a Black woman and I've worked in these settings. The minute you try to explain yourself and you say to calm down and you say oh, you're being aggressive. The other one is, oh, are you threatening me? That's been told to me by a white man. And he wasn't even really white. I think he was a Cuban, a Republican Cuban. Are you threatening me? Those words will get you cussed the fuck out. At that point, yeah, now I'm gonna give you a reason to calm me down because you're going too far. And you're using that white privilege, you're using your Karen tears, you're using your bleach blonde tears, and what you're trying to do is weaponize them. And you're trying to get people in trouble and lose their jobs and written up. And and that is exactly what Marjorie did. You literally started with this woman talking about her eyelashes, had nothing to do with the conversation at hand. And then when she came and read you, because here's the thing, you're not gonna beat me, Karen, in a read. We ranks all day. We grow up talking about each other. You're never gonna beat me. I'm gonna read you and wrap you up. But you ain't expect her to go there. You went for her eyelashes. She came for that body. She came for that hair that you want us to think is natural, but it's so bleached and crunchy and dry. We know it's not your hair, sis. We know you're not a natural blonde. We know this. So when you didn't expect her to come that hard on the floor, and see, this is a couple of things here that I'm excited about. And I hope the fucking Democrats keep this energy, especially on a national level. She ain't expect her to come back. Because what the Democrats usually do, they come, they keep it, we go high, they go low, we're gonna be better. And Miss Crockett, and that's what I love about the new generation, millennials coming in, the diverse young people coming into office. There's another part with AOC coming in, our good sister out of the Bronx in New York, because she came in and was like, baby girl. It literally said baby girl on the House floor. So I love that they're meeting that energy. Have these moments. Let us know as the community that y'all gonna be fighting and y'all have our back. I never liked seeing elected officials getting toe up red for filth. When Donald Trump be reading people and they don't say nothing back, you look weak. You look effing weak. And the fact that definitely they do think they white. The fact that I think you was talking about my Cuban boss who said I was threatening him. The fact that these younger elected officials are like, nah, baby, you're not finna just say whatever you want. You're not finna have no sound bite on me. You're not finna go viral. We both finna go viral because you want to go low. We gonna take it to the flow. I know Munch. Shout out to my my co-host, my brother in media, founder of the community newsroom, James Mungino, stepped in the building. But you're right, Munch. They ain't got no strategy. But I'm hoping that here's the thing though. I feel like this Trump opened the door for you to now say, you go low, I'm gonna go low. You want to throw an insult, I'm gonna throw an insult. And I'm gonna also too show people why you're not doing work for them. You're actually just a walking soundbite. You're actually a talking head. You're not doing anything of substance. You're just trying to stay in the news so you could get reelected. And the people in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district, if they don't even care to catch on to the game, she ain't doing nothing for y'all up there. But I definitely love that she clapped back and gave that energy. And I didn't even like people was like, oh, she should have said calm. She should have said classy. She gave that read calm and classy. But when Marjorie Taylor Greene told her to calm down, we all as Black people, as Black women, women of color, we all felt that. We all knew what the fuck Marjorie was doing in that moment. And I'm glad she went in on the Senate floor or House floor, wherever they at. And I'm glad she said, oh, she want to talk shit about me. I'm glad she cursed. I'm glad she got irate. I'm glad she did all the things because we be wanting y'all to go in on these people. Stop getting disrespected. Stop looking weak. You see people going in and saying stuff. I don't want an elected official who can't stand up for themselves. That means you can't stand up for me when it's time to get policy, to bring funding and resources back to my district. Because you just let this Republican just say all type of shit about you. If you can't stand up for yourself, you can't stand up for me as an elected official and you don't deserve that job. Clap back, get their ass together and get back to work. That's what I want to see. More of it. And I want more progressive young people in elected office. Because to me, that is going to be a part of the change that we want to see. You old people, you old hoes, and men are hoes too. You old elected officials, move out the way. It's a couple local elections too down here, local, state, federal. Move out the way. We sick of y'all. We sick of y'all. Make a succession plan. Let somebody new come, please, please. I don't know if y'all saw that, but excuse me, I said. But please get the fuck out the way. We appreciate your service for the last 100 years. We appreciate it. Mitch McConnell, we appreciate it. No, I'm fucking up. Mitch McConnell, we don't appreciate it. No, I'm tripping. We don't appreciate it. Take your old ass need to go. Go lay down. And the devil got a special hot seat waiting for you in hell because all of the nastiness you don't been doing over the years to screw over people. But get y'all old ass out the way and make room for more people like this. I want to see more Black women, more Black men, more Latinx men, more gay people, more trans people. I want diversity in the White House, in the Senate, in the governor's mansion, in the Florida Senate, in the local elections. I want more diversity. I want younger people. I feel like that is the change that we want to see. I feel like my generation, I do feel also to the younger Gen X, that's the people right above millennials. I think they bring it too. I'm sorry, you baby boomers and the generation before y'all, if y'all even still in there, y'all need to sit down and retire and let people come in because I'm sick. I'm just so sick of y'all not getting nothing done and moving so slow and just want to do all the stuff that just looks good but ain't got no substance. And really just bringing it full circle back to the Dr. Gallon tour. And I made a post and I said, when you elect somebody and they actually do the job that you elected them to do, like that's what this is about. Like, in my Marjorie Taylor Green, like dumb blonde voice, like the fuck. I elect you to do a job. You work for us. Go do the job. Dr. Gallon got elected to do a job and he does the work. He posts the proof. People like him do that. Another one, Chevron Jones does it. Another one, I like Ashley Gant. She does it. Another one, Oliver Gilbert. He does it. Put out some substance. Put out some policy. I need to see y'all doing some work. Show the proof. Do this. I don't want to just see the events and the dance and all that stuff is cute. It's funny, but I want to see some policy too. I want to see the money that you're putting back in our community, the businesses that you're helping, the resources that you're connecting people to. That's what you're here to do. You're not there for a photo op. You're not up there for drama and doing and silliness. You're not up there to be infighting. You're not up there to be stealing money, to maybe making deals. You're up there to work for us and fucking work for us. And here's another T. Why I like people in office like Dr. Gallen who have their own money, because they can't be bought and paid. And I'm using Dr. Gallen as an example because he's on the show today. I want y'all to be like, oh, she is fine. Fuck y'all, whatever. I'm just giving y'all examples because y'all don't be knowing. But when people have their own money, they don't have to be bought and paid. So they can make policy that is actually beneficial to the people, you know? But I'm gonna let that sit right there and let y'all follow the coins and the money and see where it's going. Let me see what my dog Gerald said. And Tally Gant check Mark find you when he said she couldn't read. Ashley from Carroll City. Ashley Gant. Matter of fact, let's pull up Ashley. Let's pull up Representative Gant. And honestly, Gerald, I actually respect you for saying that, because I know you be trying to go in on Ashley sometimes, but fair is fair. And I appreciate you for shouting out something positive that she's done. Because you know you be tripping sometimes with some of them posts. But shout out to Ashley Gant, Miami Carroll City class. So what was that? 2003, Ashley? State representative. And she will get you together. And I love it. Carroll City girls, Miami girls, we will read you. We will read you. Yep, China, I ain't see this one. She definitely had her back. That baby girl was serious. AOC said baby girl. Like, she literally, you could tell, like, she got out of her, you know, we all code switch. We professional fish, and then we be, at home and we ourselves. AOC forgot what she was for like 5 seconds. She was back on the block. They said she was Jenny from the block. She went back to the Bronx on them hoes. She went back to Harlem. She went back to Queens. She went back to Brooklyn on them hoes. She said, baby girl. I thought she was going to get up and swing on Marjorie. Like, that baby girl, it was so much nuance in that baby girl. She meant that. Marjorie's about to get jumped by Crockett and Jasmine. If this was a whole nother, in a different, let me bring it to my Marvel fans, because y'all know I'm into the X-Men and the Marvel right now. In a different multiverse, on a different timeline, shout out to the TVA, on a different timeline, on a different multiverse, AOC and Jasmine would have jumped that hole right outside the door. It would have did that time prowling and said, yes, she deserved it. A different timeline, baby, a different space of time, she would have got them hands, because that was all that energy was saying to me. Becky don't know who she fucking with. But that was a glorious read today, and I was so happy to see it. Democrats, especially Florida Democrats, Black women Democrats, minority Democrats. Hey, Ernisha, my boo. Girl, what part of the world you in? You in Ghana? You in Senegalese? Where you at, boo? Ernisha, shout out to Ernisha, founder of We Shuckin' at Juanita's Kitchen and all the things, restaurateur and catering. Love her, love her, love her. And my partner in the Black Achievers Awards, and shout out to Alexis, our other partner. Yeah, we doing it. We bringing it back. Don't worry. Don't sleep on us. Oh, you in Senegal? Hey, come on, travel the world. Ernisha got some really amazing things. She's doing group travel over there, showing us how to do business. Y'all need to follow Ernisha, because she's doing the things. Yes, she is. But shout out to Ashley again. Somebody tell Ashley I shouted her out. One day, I don't know if we probably can't tell all the details of this story, but me and Ashley Yant have a very interesting history. All my friends, y'all know the tea. But the fact that I know some people, and a lot of them I don't speak to no more. I know when I interviewed her, when was that? When she ran for office, I know all of them gagged. I fucking know all of them gagged. But I love Ashley, beautiful, smart attorney, representative, always giving information on what she's doing. She gives you step by step. We need more of that. That's what happens when you elect, to me, younger people, because we're connected with digital world and social media and stuff. So we understand storytelling and media and getting the message out there, also doing the work. And shout out to Ashley again. One of these days, Ashley, I don't know. It probably won't be good for your campaign and your elected life. We don't have to tell all the tea, but I think it's very interesting, and I think it's very amazing, you and I being able to collab, work together, shout out each other, give each other love at this phase in our life. I think y'all can read in between the lines. But anyways, moving right along. Speaking of Carroll City, my other post I put up, let me see if I can find it for y'all. And I want to give a shout out to Dexter Bridgman, giving me Trailblazer of the Year, the MIA Legacy Magazine family. Matter of fact, let me just share this real quick since we giving shout outs and stuff. Major thank you to Dexter and the team for seeing that I could be a trailblazer. So this was really nice. He's having his gala this weekend. Shout out to everybody that's going to be there. Unfortunately, I can't make it. My best friend is coming to visit me and he's already booked his travel. It was booked well in advance before I knew about this. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make this. However, a lot of people don't know that I've never been 40 under 40. I've never been honored as 40 under 40 for anything. So maybe there will be another chance for me to be highlighted in Legacy Magazine. Feels a little bit weird to be highlighted for a publication I've written for, but I appreciate the flowers and I appreciate the recognition. So as we move right along to our last situation before I hop off, as a matter of fact, before I do that, let me go to high-low news because we got some news on here that I think y'all should know about. Let's see what we got. Commissioner Hardiman to host second annual memorial and celebration honoring Father Gerard. Oh, this is happening May 27th. Appreciate that. That's love. Oh, salute to this happened already, Mother's Day edition, but salute to Keone McGee, Commissioner Keone McGee, TK Owens, Jessica Mockins, Juanita, Janie, James T, the whole team down there in South Dade. Amazing event. Shout out to Farrah Charles and Ron Insight 305 for being correspondents for High-Low News and working with us. Also, too, this happened, Business Expo. Shout out to Daniela Jean. She highlighted DJ Khaled. She was awarded. So that was some amazing stuff. Let me give y'all some events and hot things that's going on this weekend. What else is going on? Let's see what else we got on the website. Okay, this is happening June 11th. Music Tech. Oh, this is somebody who's been hitting me up too. We couldn't do a media partnership with them, but the Music Tech Conference is happening. Music to Tech Conference is happening June 11th through 12th. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets for that. Y'all could go to hallonewsmiami.com for all of our latest news. We put exclusive content and information on our website and our email newsletter. So make sure y'all sign up. I have the information scrolling across the screen. First of all, why y'all ain't tell me I'm not sharing the tabs? Y'all gotta tell me. Look, I ain't even looking at the thing. I'm sorry, y'all. That's right. Damn it. Hey, best friend. Sorry, Onisha. Look, I'm talking and y'all ain't even see it. So let me run it back. Sorry. Commissioner Keon Hardiman's event hosts the second annual memorial and celebration honoring Father Gerard Jean Just. Amazing event happening May 27th. Go to hallonewsmiami.com. You'll see all of our latest news. Like I said, we put information on our website and our email newsletter for our loyal followers. So y'all make sure y'all stay in the know. We have to give them something extra treat because they really fucks with the kids. Y'all going to the website and the email newsletter. So I put extra stuff there for them. Let's see. Did this happen already? Y'all know. Oh yeah, this was cool. Oh no. This is happening May 18th, tomorrow. So the Art Beat Miami and Little Haiti Optimist Club launches Dear Haiti campaign during Haitian Heritage Month. So they got an event coming up with the brunch tomorrow noon. Also, too, I want to shout out my girl Gabby Carey, somebody else that I went to school with, and she has an event. I didn't get a chance to post it. On High-Low yet, but since we out here giving shout outs and giving people information about things that are happening, Gabby, let's see. I hope you got it posted on here. No, I think is it the AKAs? I think she AKA. Is it the AKAs? The AKAs. Gabby. Oh, here it is. So Gabby, she sent me this. Gabrielle Carey. I think her married name is Gabrielle Johnson, but she sent me this amazing event hosted by the AKAs. They're having a holistic day tomorrow, May 18th from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at where this is at. I don't know this park. Marva Y. Bannerman Park. Look like it's going to be in Liberty City. Probably is because Commissioner Hardiman is supporting it. So that's something else that y'all got to put on y'all radar. What other events? Also, too, y'all go to High-Low News Miami every Monday. We put out events for the week. So this is the our latest event calendar. It's on our social media. Also, too, on our website, hallonewsmiami.com has all of the events that are coming up that we're covering, and also too some of our amazing news. Shout out to DJ Dimple for I think this is her 15 or 16 years of Sweet Heat, one of the largest women of color festivals, pride festivals. Oh, they had the karaoke in the garden. I saw that. Trina Day coming up. Come on, Miami Alphas. They had a really funny video too. They have a derby coming up this weekend, and look like a comedy show coming up. This guy, Success Junior. I see him on social doing his thing. So yeah, we got some events coming up. Shout out to people doing stuff in the community. And it was something else I wanted to show y'all, but I don't forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Risha. I don't did it again. I don't did it again. Y'all ain't see none of that. I can promise y'all I'm not drunk. I can promise you. Y'all ain't see shit y'all ain't see nothing I was talking about. I am so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a rare form. I'm a little bit how I am when I'm with my friends and family. Y'all go to the pages. Matter of fact, go to the pages and see what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. And y'all can see the events and things that we have coming up on Hollow News. And shout out to the people who send us content. If you want to send us content, info@hollownews.com. I know I'm acting like I ain't even like I'm just doing like whatever. Like this is real talk, and this is not even. I go harder than this when I'm not on camera. If anybody, if you know, you know. So I'm just giving y'all a little glimpse into what my real personality is. If you went to high school with me though, if you know me like growing up, you know how I really am. But y'all don't got to know all my tea because the last time I started sharing stuff with y'all was it felt like I was too much in my business. I was sharing relationship stuff and I just felt like y'all wasn't receiving it right. I was like, you know what? Just stop sharing. Just be professional fish and let these hoes know what you want them to know. Oh, this is what I came on here to show y'all. When we talk about our last story, our last story, and we talking about the inappropriateness of teachers and people doing hair in class. And it always, when we have these conversations, it brings up the inappropriateness that a lot of us experienced when we was in public schools. I can't speak for Broward. I didn't go to Broward, but I can speak for Dade County. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this was the post. Last week, everybody was going crazy, right? So this teacher, innocent, I feel like this. It looked innocent. I didn't think anything of it, but I was like, oh, people not gonna like this. So he allowed his students, female students, to take down his hair. Right? So I was like, okay. So everybody was like, it's inappropriate, it's this, and that. And then other teachers started posting like they let the students do their hair. Apparently, it's cosmetology class at the end of the school years at y'all schools, at public schools. Like teachers is doing hair and kids are doing hair. Here's the other thing too. I've seen students playing teachers' hair. Like I'm not gonna say teachers' names because I don't know if people still work for Dade County schools or in the school system. So I'm gonna just say we gonna keep people safe. I'm gonna do that. So one of my math teachers, Spanish guy, I remember one of the students was playing in his hair like, "Oh, teacher, you got straight hair, you got a perm," like just playing around. So when I saw this, I didn't really even think nothing of it. I've seen girls, playing in their teacher's hair or doing stuff, or even like, kids have close relationships with students. That's not foreign to me. And so on this post, Another picture that I posted was this. And so a woman posted, man, I hate stuff like this for real because I was accused of sleeping with one of my high school teachers because I was always in his class and he would take me home and I would be at his house. And truthfully, I looked at him like an uncle and he treated me like a daughter. And so the person who said that this post was inappropriate, India Royalty, I think she's an influencer. She's like, I'm glad that was something. She's like, I'm glad that's something that worked out for you, but that could have easily went left. As a parent, you have to do what's in your child's best interest. It's best to be preventative because once it happens, it's nothing you could do to erase it. And so I was like, this is really really interesting because people I feel like we're divided in the sense of saying like women, if it was a woman, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And this, and that. Also, too, when this girl made this comment, it made me think about my relationship with former teachers and coaches and, just thinking about that whole experience that I had in high school. And so I was like, this is what I wrote. I was like, we need to talk about this. I was like, I don't see anything wrong with them taking out the teacher's hair. I've seen harmless stuff like this before at school. If they were at his house, then I say hell no. And about as far as the other girl said, she had a close relationship with a teacher, like an uncle or niece, and she went to his house. I'm like, no, that's not appropriate. And I'm saying that as someone who had a very close relationship with a male teacher while I was in high school, like family. But knowing what I know now as a 36-year-old woman, there's no way in hell I'll let my child be that close to a teacher. Honestly, it wasn't until I shared how close I was to my teacher with my fiance that I thought anything was even a problem. He was like, my daughter could not be one of those kids who could do that. He's like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, it's just not okay with me. He's like, as a man, my daughter could not be that close to a teacher as I was with my teacher. And like, he couldn't even fathom it. And he asked me point blank, like, would I be okay with my child? And I really had to sit back and think about it. And I was like, the relationship that I had and being the person that I am today, no. And I was like, I hate that bad teachers make it worse for genuine teachers. I do think this guy is being genuine. He showed other pictures of him and videos of him with his students. I do think he's younger. And like we were talking about earlier, I just think that's a part of this generation, like the younger generation. I sound so old saying that, but whatever. Like everything's video, like everything's online. So that is just a part of the culture. I do think he left himself open though for this criticism. And I hope he didn't lose his job or be reprimanded, but that's what happens when you let the public in. But I was like, I don't fault any parent who thinks that them young women taking out his hair was inappropriate because shit happens and you just want to protect, students and young kids. And so I remember, having this type of relationship with a student. Oh, he lost his job, Arnisha? I didn't know the tea. I did not know. Oh, wow. But see, and that's another thing though. And I feel like somebody got to pull, even though the kids feel like video this, I'm a TikTok this, I'm a IG this. Like somebody got to teach y'all there's certain things when it comes to corporate policies or a job policy, or even if you got a brand deal, if you're an entrepreneur, whatever, certain things that you put out publicly, there are consequences for it. Yeah, it could be normal. Yeah, it could be what everybody else is doing, blah, blah, blah. But baby, we should have never saw this. And that's a whole nother conversation for another day. I think now even sitting back and seeing a lot of the parents' conversation about this, it's inappropriate, it's too close, and is hella unprofessional. And I think it's unprofessional for a woman to do it, a man to do it, anything in between. Like it's just my fiance said something like this. He was like, there's just no reason for people to be touching each other. Like there's no reason for a student to be physically touching a teacher unless like they fell out, they pass out, it's a medical emergency. But you know what I'm saying? Like other than that, there's just really no reason why. And then also too, as a Black man, a lot of men was bringing this up, and it wasn't even something that I thought about because as a woman, I'm not thinking like this. But as a Black man, and even like you guys are thinking like if anything happens, if any of those kids say anything, he has no recourse. They could be lying on him. They could be misreading something. and it could just come off bad, and it could be very bad for him if somebody said they touched him, he touched them inappropriately. And so it's like you really left yourself open to have like issues. And if he lost his job, I'm pretty sure the school district was like, yeah, this is just not something that we want our teachers to be doing or having this liability or leaving themselves open, like you got too comfortable. And so I just I feel bad that we I do think he was a genuine teacher. I do think that he meant well. I just think he didn't think it all the way through. And I think being young, he didn't see the big picture of how that could be perceived. And I think he could have thought it was innocent. Um, but unfortunately, I'm now a proponent of saying I don't think kids should be that close to teachers. And so um and it's a good point. Michael said, as a black man, he's automatically wrong for the situation. It's different rules for us men and harder as black men. That's really true. And so just thinking, I'm mad there was no elders. But here's the thing, you're not thinking that, oh, posting these videos is going to be a situation. That's not even something you may even talk to a mentor or somebody like that. But I just wish there was somebody older who's lived and seen the circle of life. I wish somebody would have pulled him to the side and said, hey, I don't think you should be doing this, and I think you should put some boundaries in place. And so the whole conversation came up about boundaries. I put a post up about it. I was talking to my fiance recently about it. I was even talking to my mom about it because I think this post came up, or maybe I was thinking about something that happened with the former teacher or whatever. And I was just like, there to me, because there are so many bad apples and because so many things, unfortunate things can take place, I think it's better safe than sorry for teachers to have boundaries with their students. And just speaking of my experience as a Miami-Dade County public school student, I had a very, very, very close relationship with one of my, I think it was language arts teachers. And to the point of him taking it, and it wasn't just me, it was a group of us. Although me and him did become like really close at one point, like maybe closer than his relationship with other students. And so it was innocent. And for me, I even was like, I remember, especially in the ninth grade, um I remember like acting out because kids started teasing me or making comments like, "Oh, you fucking the teacher," or you know, y'all together. So I was like, to prove to them that it's nothing going on. Like I remember I made myself get in trouble so he could show the class that, you know, it's no favoritism or it's nothing, you know, going on. In my 15-year-old mind, I'm thinking if I get in trouble, they won't think that we're having sex or there's anything inappropriate. And so I remember like having this relationship and being really close with him and really valuing that relationship at the time, like him buying food and gifts and you know, taking me home, picking me up for school, like kind of like standing in as like a a father figure, you know, in a sense of, because my dad wasn't around, my stepdad was in jail, my dad is on drugs, still on drugs, was on crack. And so not having a male figure around, you know, he filled in that gap and I really liked it as a kid because I didn't have that. But looking back now at the person I am today, I personally think the relationship was inappropriate. And if y'all went to Carroll City, if y'all was there when I was there, y'all know exactly the teacher I'm talking about. Yes, I'm talking about him. And so I personally think that the relationship was inappropriate now. At the time, I did not see it. At the time, I do think it was genuine in the sense of, put it like, I think for me, I came to the realization that two things could be true at once. I do think that this man genuinely cared about his students and wanted to help us. But I do think that there was a white savior complex in him that felt like we needed to, you kind of like be like, he would call us his inner circle and his circle of trust. And if any people would, you know, act up, he would kick them out. And it was like, and so as I'm explaining this stuff to my fiance, he was like, what do people who are problematic do? Like they try to build this circle of trust and, you know, so you guys are scared and you don't act out or talk out. And so as an adult, it's crazy. It's like I'm grateful for all the stuff that he did for me. I'm grateful for the things that he taught me. I mean, I may just even say it. My senior year, the car that I drove, he gave me that car. He gifted me that car. He taught me how to drive. He took me to the he took me and other students to go get our driver's license. And you know what? I wasn't the only person who got a car. It was 2 other students that he gave cars to as well. So he did a lot of stuff and stood in a gap as a father figure. Some of the students, they're still really close with him today. I just me and him don't speak anymore because something else that happened. Yeah, Ernisha, like something else happened that I was like, and that's when I started thinking like, does he have a white savior complex or does he have something that's a little off? There are other things that he and I talked about and shared that I was like, this is stranger danger. Like it was inappropriate. And so I was sharing these things with my mom. A lot of stuff I was telling her for the first time. She never knew. She was shocked and blown away. Like, oh my God, like I wish you had told me this was going on. Like I would have never let y'all be that close to him. And so I hate to even, I'm using myself as an example because at the time I was really grateful for that relationship. But I understand that woman's comment of like, I'm not even gonna take a chance. And I'm gonna just say this straight up, like as a minor, nothing happened with me and that teacher. None of the people in our group that I know of, nothing happened. Um, and so thank God. And I'm gonna leave that part right there. But let me read Ernisha's. Let me read Ernisha's comment. It could have been death of it, or it could have been grooming, and you got blessed that it never went far. And that's the word. I couldn't think of it, Ernisha. My fiance was calling it grooming. He feels like the teacher was grooming me. He feels like he was laying a foundation so that he could possibly do something later. I'm gonna say this. I'm trying to say it without giving away too much. Nothing happened. And I'm gonna say it was because I didn't want it to happen. And this wasn't when I was in high school. It was when I was out of high school and I was over the age of 18 or 19 at the time, I think. I think I was either my freshman or sophomore year of college. And that part always I never saw it as problematic until literally I was talking to my fiance about this maybe late last year. Cause I was in the area where the teacher's house was. Cause I've been in his house before. He had been in our house too. Like he was like family. Like my grandma would make him collard greens and stuff. Like he loved collard greens. Like he was a part of the family. So I remember telling my fiance, like, oh, this is the area that this teacher lived in. Like we would go to his house. And he was like, go to his house. So then I started explaining. I was like, no, it wasn't like that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, he's like, you sure? He's like, it sounded like grooming. I was like, well, there was this one time when I was in college and he talked about XYZ and seeing if we could take things to a different level. And he was like, there's no way that if it was innocent and you were supposed to be like a daughter figure or anything like that with him, that he would even suggest that at any point in y'all relationship. And to me, I was just like, I never thought of it that way. I was just like, oh, it was a thought. I mean, was like, oh, I had thought like, oh, what if, too, like, I think when you're in those settings, especially when coming from a situation where there's no male figure, I remember my therapist told me, he's like, you have no baseline for what a man is supposed to be. So I think me being young at that time, being impressionable, I'm like, oh yeah, the thought had passed my mind, like, oh, he would make a good boyfriend or a husband. And so when he proposed this to me, I was like, oh, I had thought about it. Like, I was like, let me think about it. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't think it would be right for us to cross that line. Like, I would like to keep our relationship the way it is. And he was like, okay, I respect it. And I do remember saying, like, give me some time to think about it. And him calling and following up and like, hey, can we talk about it? And when I told my fiance that, he was like, that just seems problematic. And so when I see this picture, I think to me, even the relationship that I had with this teacher made me think of it as innocent. And it wasn't until I thought of it as a parent or as someone who has young nieces and nephews that I was like, yeah, that would be an issue for me. And so I just gave y'all a lot of tea on one situation. And here's the thing, I started thinking about coaches and administrators and stories that I've heard over the years at just at the two high schools that I went to, Miami Carroll City and Miami Northwestern. And I was just like, the reason why these parents are outraged is because of those situations that I've heard of in school. And then I was talking to my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that happened when I was in school. It was teachers who was doing stuff with the students, and it just." And then there was another story that came up about another teacher being innocent, and Funky Donnie was talking about it, and people from across the country were saying, "Oh yeah, like this teacher did this." So the crazy part is this is something that happens all the time everywhere, and we all just kind of keep it as an insider thing, like, you know. And a part of me was like, do I have a responsibility to share this? Do I protect students? Like, it's almost a weird situation that you're put in, because it's like, do I go back and tell the schools like what happened? It's almost like, what can I do at this point? It'd be my word against this person's. But we all knew the rumors. Like, I remember at one of the schools that I went to, I ain't even gonna say the name because I feel like it's gonna give a dead ring away. It's gonna be a dead giveaway. I remember that it was a rumor that one of the security guards had gotten a student pregnant. I think they had started their relationship when she was in high school, but she got pregnant after she left. There was another one, I remember hearing conversations about coaches fucking students. I remember an administrator or two or three who had, sex. There was rumors that they had sex with students, and they would, be fresh or flirt with the students. I remember one of the schools I went to, the men were very aggressive at that school. I was like, this is different. Like, y'all don't even care. And the thing is, it got a little weird because I turned 18 my senior year. So I turned 18 in December. So it felt like when I turned 18, these people who worked in the school, whether they were teachers or coaches or volunteers, they started kind of coming at me as if I was like a grown ass woman. Like, I remember one time I was walking into school in the car. I had just drove in the car that this other teacher bought me, right? And so I'm in the student parking lot, and I'm walking in, and I remember like one of the coaches or one of the people was like, "She pretty, huh? Like, look at her toes. Like, she got pretty toes." And I was just like, "Thank you. Let me get the first period." Like, it was just weird. Like, and so I remember another teacher, because we're not just gonna put it all on the menses. I remember another teacher at one of the schools was rumored to be fucking the football players, a woman. And I remember she disappeared and then she came back. And that's was like, how do you protect the students? Where are boundaries? Like, what do we as a community need to do? Do we tell? But we all know that this shit happens. We all know that this shit happens. And the sad part is, I think that genuine bonds can't be created sometimes. I'm gonna say genuine, because if you're a teacher and you're smart, you don't play them games. And the reason why I'm taking that back is because I'm thinking about a lot of the older black teachers that I had, like Miss Walker at Carroll City, Miss Slate at Carroll City. I can't remember my English teacher name at Northwestern, but she was dope. My coach at Northwestern, Coach Carmen. My coaches, Coach Palmer, Coach McDuffie. Even some, and I even just say kind of like some of the older men too, like my cross country coach, Coach Parker, Coach Donald. Like, it was clear that they understood boundaries. It was very clear that they knew they could build a bond with a student without it being inappropriate. They weren't, so I'm like, I'm not going to say that you have to have your kids taking out your hair. I'm not saying you got to be taking kids home and buying them stuff to build a bond with them. Because I was going to say, well, you can't build a genuine bond. You absolutely can. I cried like a baby when I found out Miss Walker passed away from Carroll City. She was my language arts teacher, whatever that is. It was a history of one of them. I remember her always talking about the Niagara movement and W.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. But amazing lady, advocated for me, believed me when one of the teachers at Carroll City said I was trying to kill his daughter and threaten his daughter. Mr. Storper. Yeah, I'm putting you out there, math teacher at Carroll City, who accused me falsely of trying to attack his daughter. And he played this message that somebody was playing on his phone. He thought it was me, played it in the class, played it for other teachers, just fucking ruined my reputation and had people thinking that that's what I did. Like even up until years after even graduation, people still thought that I did that. And so fuck you, Mr. Storper. I hope you're not working no more. Y'all watch y'all kids if he's at any school that y'all teaching at, because that was pure bullshit. But when he was saying that stuff about me, Miss Walker was the only teacher, and even that teacher who I said bought me a car, it was another teacher that I was really close with too. Not as close as the other guy, but like we were really close. Because I was an honor student. That was the other thing too. A1A, principal honor roll, superior honor roll. So the fact that the one older black lady was the only one who believed me. Probably met my mama once at open house, but just knew the type of stock that I came from. She was like, I could promise you, I ain't have to. She's like, Janae did not do that. Everybody else, all the the non-blacks, they believed I did it. And to the point that the teacher who I was close with came to my house and was like, Janae just admitted because he's finna do an investigation. And my mama was like, what you mean admit? She ain't do that. She's like, I know Janae ain't do that. She's like, I know Janae ain't playing on nobody's phone and threatening to kill nobody. And y'all see how ridiculous that sounds? And not saying that honor students can't do nothing, but what honor student track star is gonna do some shit like that? And so Miss Walker, she was the only person that stood up for me. And she's an example to me of building a close relationship, building a bond, building a mentorship, what teachers are supposed to do. And I can promise you this. And a lot of times we didn't do a lot of work in Miss Walker class because I feel like sometimes she just felt like chilling and talking. She gave us a lot of life lessons, and I give her that. A lot of times it was like, we ain't finna go through this book. I'm finna just talk to y'all, and I loved it. But I could promise you, Miss Walker wouldn't have put no shit on TikTok. I know them old school teachers ain't putting nothing on TikTok. They not finna videotape it. They not finna record it. And so the inappropriate relationships, they happen in our schools. They happen in our community, unfortunately. And when things like this happen, what this teacher did, you have to, I understand the visceral reaction from parents, especially a lot of us who have lived through the stuff that I'm talking about, where teachers and people who work in the schools don't did and tried stuff. So unfortunately, I hate that this teacher lost his job. I do think he didn't mean anything wrong, but so many people who take this and they do grooming and they, make situations so they can get closer to kids and they do stuff like this. Unfortunately, you had to be the sacrificial lamb. And I hope it's an example to other teachers and a lesson to be like, hey, we need clear boundaries. We need to be professional. I could build a bond with my students without them being too comfortable and too close and touching my physical body. But yeah, child. Carroll City people, Northwestern people, y'all probably, I know y'all caught the tea. I ain't say no names though, because a lot of them married now. They got kids. They doing what they doing. They grandparents. So I ain't finna ruin nobody's shit. Like I was saying, ain't nothing I could do anyway. It's gonna be my word against theirs. Ain't nobody gonna believe me fucking 15, 20 years later anyway. But we all know what it is. So y'all protect y'all kids. Y'all, this was a good fun show. I don't know if I'm gonna do more of these. Hey, Carroll City, check in. It's still cheap pride though. And it's bull pride too. Am I doing it right? And is it this one or this one, y'all? To my bulls. Shout out to my bulls. Shout out to my Chiefs. I don't know, child. But I know all of them and I want me to call them out. Look, child. But I appreciate y'all for rocking me today. This impromptu live. A lot of y'all was watching today. I never really had as many people watching it at once. And a lot for me is like 30, 35 people watching live. Like it'd be 2 people watching it sometimes. But if y'all like this, let me know. I could come on and do more hot topics and break stuff down and laugh and give context and explain stuff. I really enjoyed this. So maybe I'll do some more of these. But as always, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, for supporting High Low News. We're in our 9th year. Thank you to our new team members. I have 4 people working for me right now. That is so cool. I'm so excited. I got a lot of things on the horizon, partnerships. Shout out to Only in Days. Shout out to MIA and Legacy Magazine. And our partners and people who bloggers and correspondents, people who want to work with us, and our advertisers. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting us and doing business with small, local owned, independent, Black owned, woman owned, all the minority owned, all the things business. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. This was fun. Like I said, if y'all want me to do it again, I will. Hey Eddie, what's up? You late. We about to hop off. Hey Eddie. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. It's crazy. I'm doing I enjoyed you too. Thank you, Brittany, for the commentary. Thank you for everybody. Y'all are my co-hosts in my head. We'll do some more of these. And y'all give me some topics. We could have some fun. We gonna talk. But we also gonna lift people up. Also, too, even though I talked about this thing looking like an obituary, I want to give him a proper shout out. Even though this thing looked like Robert about to pass away. Matter of fact, let me show it on his page. So we could be. Robert gonna eat me up when he see me. He gonna be like, Janae, now why did you have to go in? It looked like an obituary, friend. I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to catch the next one. Look, it's like a podcast, Eddie. Go listen and go watch it. Put it on while you cleaning the house, or your daughter's got you doing their baby doll's hair. But look, I wanted to shout out Councilman Robert Stevens and ASAP Advancing Sickle Cell Advocacy Project. They have an event coming up on June 23rd at the Miami Shores Country Club. Donations are $75 per person. You can find the tickets on Eventbrite. And this event is honoring Kevin J. Francis. He's a guy who lost his battle to sickle cell. He's a young college student. And so Kimba, shout out to her. She's the founder of this, and she's working with Councilman Stevens. She did an event a couple of weeks ago with him in Miami Gardens to just give information on sickle cell awareness and advocacy. And so this is a memorial scholarship and awards luncheon that's taking place. And so shout out to Councilman Robert Stevens out of Miami Gardens, who's their ASAP Ambassador Award recipient. This is the flyer that I saw earlier that we were just having some fun with because of the design, because it looks a little obituary-ish. It looks like it was RIP that boy. And I was surprised and shocked, and my heart was hurting. I was about to start crying until I saw he was getting an award. So y'all got to take people out the clouds when y'all doing y'all designs. Just take the people out the clouds so that we don't have heart attacks scrolling up and down our timeline. But I wanted to give them official shout out because this is an amazing event. This is a event that we should support. And salute to everybody out there who are living with and being victorious with sickle cell. It affects a lot of Black people, a lot of minority people of color have this this I don't want to call it disease. We'll say situation because I don't like saying that. It's just negative. I'm like, they are warriors. And so I want to salute them. Y'all support this. Congratulations again to Councilman Robert Stevens. This is not his obituary. And shout out to ASAP. Let me get off of here before I start again on this. Oh, thank you, Mommy. We'll try. This is a very good show. I'm at work with our earphones, trying not to laugh too loud. Thank God it's not that busy in the ER today. Shout out to you, Mommy. Shout out to all the people down there at Jackson Memorial Hospital working in the ER, taking care of the people. Y'all, when y'all see my mama down there, y'all give her a hug. Say, hey, say OVO, OVO, OV. Don't say OVO, but I don't know why I just flowed into that. Let me get off of here. I gotta get ready for my best friend and clean this house up and get things ready. I love y'all. Y'all send me some more ideas. If y'all want me to do this again next week, send me some ideas, events to shout out, people to shout out, things to talk about, and we'll hop on and maybe we'll have a guest. If y'all okay with going live and y'all want to come talk to the people live, if y'all bold enough, come join. If you ain't scared, if you ain't want the people all in the video, come to high low. And only the real ones gonna catch that. Only the real ones gonna catch it. I really love y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. It's been another amazing show. Make sure y'all go to our website, hellonewsmiami.com. Sign up for our email newsletter. I don't draw a blank. Let me do that. Go to hellonewsmiami.com. Sign up for our email newsletter. Follow us on social media. We're on all the things: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Black Planet. put a message in a bottle. We on all the things. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Help us get our likes up on social media. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Did I do a Diddy reference right now? Did I? I can't. What did I reference on Diddy? I know he in the news. He don't beat up somebody. I couldn't even get into that one because I didn't even get a chance to digest. I know he don't punch or did something. Something don't came out. Child Diddy. It's R.I.P. that boy in the sense of R.I.P. that boy career. Diddy ain't never coming back. They might as well put him next to Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, and Bill Cosby. He and even Russell Simmons. He down there with them. We can't even help Diddy at this point. Whatever they say he did that. But let's not act like we ain't heard this stuff about Diddy for years. But anyways, like I said, y'all follow us on all the things. The information is at the bottom of the screen. We'll do this another time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all next time. Bye. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend. Like and share. Bye.